What's good? It's Chigozy. It's Tuesday, January 23rd, 2018, and we're gonna look at this play right here. Want a Change, Pray. This actress, this actor, we're gonna see how what happened when a public school student in the buckle of the Bible Belt sued over prayer. We're gonna see how this is a contrived narrative from your federal government, more divisive propaganda from the Jesuit order. Bible Belt. Why do they call it the Bible Belt? B is the second letter, 22, 22 the master builder number. But Bible Belt sums to 33. The Freemasons, the master builders. Scottish Rite 57, New World Order 174, Saturn 69, Moon 57. I mean, it just has everything that this gang's all about. Jesus Christ dying at 33. 33, number going back to knowledge, the master teacher number. What is the Bible? The book of knowledge, the book of teachings. But without elaborating on that, we're just going to look at my notes on this propaganda. Oh, cool. So they update this Catholic propaganda at 5:05 p.m. Catholic sums to 55. So this is Gematria, the practice code numbers behind words. You see how C is the third letter, A is the first, all that. Add them up, 71. Reverse in alphabetical order then. Z is 1, A is 26. So since A is 26, 2 plus 6 is 8. So see how A becomes 1. C is in the 6th position. Reverse in alphabetical order. Well, not in the 6th position, but with reduction. But, study these ciphers. You'll see what I'm talking about. Follow along. So, and I love this gift they have. It just shows the two actors. It shows the girl. It shows the guy involved. He's saying, oh, we should have prayer in schools. She's saying, oh, we shouldn't have prayer in public schools. And they both have the same name Gematria, like all intertwined. That's why I like how we see that there. And we're going to see that in the notes. So the word prayer in that Gematria sums to 83, just in the English alphabet. That is the 23rd prime number. The name of the actress who's participating in this propaganda, the girl, her name is Kaylee, her first name, Kaylee 23, on the 23rd day of the year now, with this propaganda about prayer, all about prime number relationships with your federal government. That's one thing you have to understand. It's not about tax season. It's not about paying for roads or whatever shit you think your government's doing for you. It is Gematria, numerology, Kabbalah, prime number relationships, fake news, propaganda. Of actors, Donald Trump also included, of course. So 55 is also a number for sacrifice, so is 46. That's why Catholic sums to those. Forgot to mention that. So who sued because of this? Kaylee did. Kaylee sued the school. Sued 59, 23, symbol 23. This is a symbolic event. We even get the 13, 31, and it's in her name. We get the 13 still. And then why in Louisiana? Because Louisiana and prayer both sum to 38. Look at Louisiana's Gematria with church. Louisiana 101, reverse in alphabetical order, it's 101. Church 61, the 18th prime, reverse in alphabetical order and reducing, Louisiana 61. And then what does she say? She says, Kaylee Cole says her school feels like a church. Her school in Louisiana. Even has this Attack on Titan poster. Anyone doesn't know what Attack on Titan is? It is a manga, a Japanese manga. Also an anime. And what I just want to point out is how they both have the same Gematria. Kaylee Cole, Attack on Titan, both sum to 50. That is the number for America. Webster Parish, Louisiana, where she is, where this is from. 229, the 50th prime. Guys, that's what I'm saying. This is a stage. These are props. That is why we have, I didn't do Gorillas. I know that particular guy has his own name. Look, Gorillas, 46, like Catholic. 44, like the Lima. Numbers for sacrifice and kill as well. 46. Again, sacrifice 55. S, the 19th letter. 1 plus 9 is 10. Reducing 1 is 55. The Gorillas, 61. The number for church for Louisiana. See? And then, of course, 133 is your government. Government 133. And then 56 was branding this propaganda. The Society of Jesus, the Jesuit order. Society of Jesus, also 83. Again, talking about prayer, 83. See this OMG poster as well? That's relevant. OMG and Cole. Her name is Kaylee Cole. Cole 17, like OMG. Also 35. Again, Catholic 35. 71. See? We're talking about prayer. Catholic. I mean, I know I've repeated this a lot, but that's like the central theme to this. We see it everywhere. So I was trying to see a lot in this 325 because it's 205 seconds and 3 minutes 25, so they're coding 25 twice. And we've seen them do this like in Donald Trump's propaganda. Yeah, death 25 times 25. But then 2 plus 5 is 7 for the 37. And then this reminds me more of Revelation 3:7. There's more 37s propaganda too. So, you know, again, guys, if I don't have it, boom, I'm just gonna not let you know. You know, I'll be open with everything I share. So that 3 minute 25 second video, more decoding is needed, I guess, at least on my part. So again, Cole, I love that they do this, but Cole 17, but Cole sums to 17 is what they're telling you. So she's 17 years old, reflection 71. And then her name, Kaylee, in the English ordinal, that 59 we're talking about earlier, that's the 17th prime number. So she gets the double 17 in her name. Student-inspired or indoctrination. Well, it's all Jesuit order indoctrination anyway, regardless of how you're looking at this. So remember the other actor? That's what I'm saying. Kaylee Cole felt relief when silence replaced with the prayer, and her lawsuit was acknowledged. So the silence replaced the prayer. Moment of silence. And then Greg Lee then, he has a 5th grader as a daughter in the school. He was not relieved because his daughter and her friends took it upon themselves to pray anyway. So we have the villain, Kaylee, coming out saying, oh, no, we shouldn't pray in the schools. And then, you know, Greg Lee, then his daughter's coming out saying, yes, we should. They're going to pray anyway. And then this man also supports it. He is a Zionist Jew banker. That's why Lee, a banker, who also views himself as a servant of God, says he's instilled his sense of deep faith in his children. It has always been part of their life. They've always prayed at church, at school, and whenever they feel the need to. You know, which is, you know, cool in that part, but you guys have to understand, this is an actor, a propagandist. Also, guys, this is the Catholic Church. This is, guys, the same gang who crafts this propaganda is the same gang who crafts these Abrahamic religions, gives them to you, tells you to believe, to worship, to follow, to not think. So, of course, this is them selling you that as well. But I was building all that up just for this. So I was trying my best to explain how they're paralleling Kaylee with Greg Lee. I mean, her name is fucking Kaylee. His name is Greg Lee. So they rhyme like that. And then, you know, I see this after the fact. They give us this little clip, little video clip. With her, with him. And then I wanted to decode this earlier. 1A change, pray. Look at that. 1A change, pray. That sums to 177, like the Jesuit order. Whoops. No. That was something else to decode. But we get 157, the 37 prime. Again, the 3 minute, 25 second video, 2 plus 5 is 7. Freemasonry 67, 77, right here, Judaism. I mean, still, if you want to say I'm just making things up, I made a mistake, but look, they're all relevant numbers I talk about. And again, if you're really saying that, it's because you're a fucking retard. You don't watch my videos. I think has to be said. That's the general pattern. The people who ask the dumbest questions, who want me to like, I don't even know what they want me to do, but it's like it's clear you don't watch my videos. It just shows the type of person you are. But in this propaganda, there was a 177. I mean, but do you really want any more evidence that this is Judge Lord's propaganda? I mean, first off, it's the red and black right here. CNN, everything they do is Judge Lord colors. Anyway. Lakeside High School. So is this called Lakeside? We'll just type that in. Well, Lakeside High School, they gave it to us here, so we'll do that. Lakeside High School, 17, Cole 17, Kaylee 59 to 17th prime, going to Lakeside High School. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I can make a mistake. You keep going on, and you find this. And look, the 3 to 16 mentions of the return of Christ in the Bible, 3:16, and then look where else they mention 3:16. You'll love this. It isn't uncommon to see a large cross in the front yard of a house. No fewer than 7 churches dominate the 2 main roads in the center of the small town of Minden. 72, the coding right there. Jesuit Order 72. A sign advertises a pest control business, and then displays a nod to a Bible verse, John 3:16. Sheriff's cruisers and ambulances proudly declare, "In God we trust." And of course, in God we trust into 58. Freemasonry, 67. 67, like whatever propaganda they had here, want to change, pray, 67. So again, like I like to just emphasize these things because again, I know that there's idiots who watch this and be like, well, yeah, you're now just pulling shit out because you always have something to say for everything. Well, yeah, it's a language, and 2, so you can see if you make a mistake but see the correct, it makes even more sense. But the takeaway from that is, yes, I don't talk about this often, but the Jesuit order, some see 177, like New World Order. And that's the whole thing, really. Look how neat that is. The 2 orders, both something 177, one forwards, one backwards. Because the New World Order is this Jesuit order empire. The Zionist Jews, the Freemasons. The Jesuit order specifically is the Catholic order, or the Masonic order within the Catholic Church. The Jesuit order is also some 93. They usually just go by Jesuit order, but guys, this gang has the code too. It's like its own form of exception, if you will. Jesuit order sums to 72 again. And they're saying that 7, 7 churches dominate the 2 main roads. Buckeye 72, Ohio, all about the Society of Jesus coding. So that was that. I just like to find these stupid examples and share them because they're really good. They're easy to see. They don't take time. They don't take effort. Like if I'm busy with so much other stuff, I just like to, guys, I'm a quantity over quality person with these decodes. Obviously, I'm trying to get this knowledge out. Because the more examples I have, I mean, that's why anyone's asking. I mean, that's what I'm saying. So what was this entire lesson about? How this is about prayer, Jesuit order propaganda. We see the numbers for Catholic all up and down. I painstakingly explained that again and again. I repeated it again and again. So then we're scrolling down. I'm talking, as always happens. And as I'm talking, I decode touchy subject because it's in quotes. The women agree it's a touchy subject right now. You don't have to fucking put that in quotes again. And then you put it in the calculator, and you don't just get any old fucking numbers. For the fucking retarded people, they'll be like, well, yeah, you're just putting shit in a calculator. Like, it just looks like you're just trying to do a cause and effect analysis or something. It's like, well, if you don't look at it that way, the cause is this is Jesuit order propaganda. The effect is that they're going to give you coded bullshit gematria with the numbers of the Catholic Church. So, I mean, in that sense, yes, it's 100% what is going on. But, I mean, you got to open your mind. And I'm not insulting anyone. I'm not calling anyone out. Multiple people have said this. No one specific. I'm just saying, like, pay attention. Catholic 4671. The Jesuit order founded on the 271st day of the year, the reflection of this. 271, the 58th prime. 179 right here is the 41st prime. Going back to 13, 41 is the 13th prime. Catholic, 4671. I know I spent a long time in talking about that right there, but I mean, I just think it has to be emphasized. You know, I can't be sitting there saying the whole time. They put the numbers for Catholic, all this type of shit in here, and then we just decode random strings of stuff inside the quotes. You know, we're not just doing this, we're doing this. And we get their numbers. That is what I teach all the time. 226. You're out 226, you get 93. There's more to this, but even the show, because anyone will fucking lip some bullshit like, well, you can write on any number. But see how they put it here in full reduction? And then without reducing in the same order, you get the reflection right here. This is perfect. This is why it's always an art inside this propaganda. That is why it's so easy to see and to expose. And we still need to do Lakeside High and Lakeside. But we'll do that right after this. The Billboard now declares ACLU is the Grinch that stole Christmas from Webster schools. I think it's about the guys. Of course, I didn't read everything word for word, but it's all bullshit propaganda. It's all divisive nonsense. But ACLU is the Grinch that stole Christmas from Webster schools. You know, unbelievable. So many of these up. 226 reducing, and then not reducing, you get the reflection. I mean, again, I know for the people that get it, I'm sorry for having to say that again, but it's pretty apparent that people don't get the whole point of this. That they don't get the art behind it. That it's one thing, again, if it was just 226, you can have your little argument that how you know you're not, but then you see them put the 226 there and it's reflection. And again, 93 is the number for the Jesuit order. All about Saturn. Oops. Yeah, with the H. Reversing alphabetical order H, 19, 1 plus 9 is 10. Just like I did the Jesuit order 78, like Jesuit. I mean, that's what I'm saying. They preserve these numbers. Scottish Rite 78. Stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, see? Look at this. Okay, never mind, but it's still very relevant. I saw something else, thinking something else, but minute 2 video. Key David 102. Everything special to this gang, to the Jesuit orders inside this propaganda. Warriors. They're the Warriors, Lakeside. Guys, this stuff is scripted well in advance. Revelation 121, 59, 49. Lakeside. 39, reflection of 93. We were just talking all about 93. Jesuit 30. Oh my goodness. Look, Jesuit 30. Same reduction. That's why it's Lakeside High. 71. Lakeside High, 71. Like Catholic. 64, reflection of 46. Like Catholic. 226. Reversing the alphabetical order. Everything we talk about is here. I say it all the time because it fucking is. Oh my goodness. Listen, you don't even need to know what the fucking words mean. What if I never showed you what Catholic meant, but you paid attention and all you saw was 71, 71, 17, 64, 46, 226, all up and down. Everything we decode. That's all you had to see. That's all you needed to see to know that this is Biden numbers propaganda. You know, I like the 16 likes, 5 comments too. Scottish Rite 165, 22 165, plenty of special things 165 to this gang. Wish I could think of more. God 17. I should have mentioned that earlier, but it's all about praying to God 17. Who doesn't want this? Miss Cole 17. Look at this shit. God. And then go back the 3573 for Cole. There's just what I'm trying to say is there's more of these numbers throughout this propaganda we're looking at. I don't mean to confuse anyone. Again, remember we saw the 505 update time, God 55, Satan 55. I'm sorry I didn't call it out earlier, but if you've made it this far, you're going to see it anyway. Now 70 years old, he prays probably 20 times a day. So another 72. Jesuit order 72. It's such propaganda. You know, the John 3:16 billboard they're talking about. Since 1954. See? Jesuit Order 54. Guys, their numbers, their brand is all in its propaganda. Like, holy fuck. 54 number for Sun. Their logo's the Sun. Sun 27. They're found on the 27th day of September. Normally the 270th day of the year, but it was a leap year, so 271st. By design. You know, we can do this. We can sync this up with Jeff Landry. He's coded with this from his birth. You can do all that. I know this video is running on pretty long, so I want to stop it now. Like, we're probably close to 30 minutes at this point. It was not supposed to be this way. Oh, 20, not bad. Well, you know, might as well end with this then, because we're done with propaganda. You know, Landry has paintings with Moses and Jesus in his direct eye line. You know, the white Jesus that never existed. You know, people who think Jesus was white, I don't even want to begin on that. You know? Jeff Landry. You know, what his name sums to? Well, 101 like church, but, and you know, it could be also part of this whole riddle. But I just like to see the birthday. Like, I just like to stick to that, because, you know, these numbers are for so much. What's happened in the future, what's already happened, you know. They won't be as specific to his ritual, unless it's exactly, I don't think his entire career is scripted for this particular thing. It's not as significant. But then you see something like Urban Meyer, you see how he's super coded with the shit he's doing, because you can tell his entire career is scripted solely for those particular events. So December 23rd till today. Oh, so 1 month later, we get this propaganda. Is that 30 days then? Jesuit 30? I hope it's not gonna be. I hope it's, you know, 28 or something. Okay, see, good. I don't want, guys, I don't want any sort of undeniable shit like that. Fuck the Jesuit Order, but that doesn't mean that they didn't do this. Christ 32, spent 32 days, 4 weeks, 4 days. It's about 44 too in this. 31's the 11th prime. Jesus Christ 43, 4 weeks, 3 days later. I mean, guys, it still spells them. Both, he was born the 23rd again. Prayer 83 to 23rd prime. It all fits in if you pay attention. All the time. But I think the biggest takeaway, I'm just going to end the video here. If you understand what this is, what this serves, then my decodes in a way are irrelevant. Because if I'm trying to show you how this is all Zionist Jew, Freemasonic, Jesuit Order, coded propaganda, every single last drop of it. Again, Jesuit 78, the Jesuit Order 78, Scottish Rite 78. So 78% say Trump should testify if asked. Brand their propaganda. And there's probably something even more central to that as well. Because whenever they brand it, usually keep in mind that there's, you know, something deeper. Like, they love to brand, they're arrogant, but there's, you know, they like to always do more. To foreshadow, to mock, to tribute. You know, 97 more. I love this. Look at this front page today. Nurse charged with 97 more murders. 97, the 25th prime. Then let me type in the word death. Death, 97, 25. You know, always by the numbers propaganda. Every goddamn day. Never fails. And see? Always doing this too. 510. They love to do this type of shit at something 10. Don't be surprised if they update this Kaylee's propaganda at 7:10 Eastern time in about an hour from now. Catholic 71. Update at 5:10 p.m. 510 is the number for Freemason, for Zionism, for conspiracy, for federal, for all that. Qliphoth, all that. You know, the evil side of Kabbalah. There's so many good 51s. That's why sometimes I just stick to like these, because there's so many other good 51 examples, but it's like, you know, stick to these. See, 133, and I've even been saying recently, didn't I say in my couple videos ago, or even last video, I've been seeing this 133 a lot on Sacrifice. I don't know if I've been paying attention more to it in that light or something, because I mean, they've always called 133, it's number for government, for White House. And then even a long time ago, I noticed that 133 and ALW was. See, I've always known that, and now I'm seeing it, so I was able to call it out more. And of course, a 93-second video, Saturn propaganda, the Jesuit order, 93. 93, Saturn, planet associated with judgment and death. And then we have the 93-second video. I think the whole of this video is great, but if someone likes this part of the video better, I don't blame you. I like this alone. This is why I like this decode. It's so easy. You just see his fate nears after 163 victim impact statements. 163, his fate. Death, killing, murder number, destroyed. His career's destroyed. I always talk about this too. Destroyed. Remember the shutdown we had? The shutdown? His career's now shut down. 38. Death, killing, murder. It's all a theme. These numbers are themes. Stop asking how you know which word is what. Fucking pay attention. There's a theme. There's a trope. I always mention, the Key of David trope, where they'll do some of this. So 135, 216, and 63 forwards and backwards. So, for example, someone like Mike Pence, who's heavily parallel with something like that, 216 is reshuffling. This, instead of 63 forwards and backwards, we get 45. Stuff like that. And then the 81. So it's it's still that trope. Not, you see what I'm trying to say. But it's all about paying attention to the patterns. These are legit patterns that they're coding again and again. I mean, look, 139 video, Freemasonry 139. Updated at 428, kill 28. Chaos 28, 239, the 52nd prime, right here. Government 52, Kabbalah 52. Is that 159 seconds too? Scottish Rite 159. $79 is the 22nd prime, 49 is QB, gets 79K, 79 so 49 is Revelation with the 22 chapters. 13-year-old girl. Melania Trump and the Mulligan. Why do I click on this? I just need to stop this. I know, screw it, I'm done. 27 minutes, I'm done. I'm supposed to go somewhere. But hey, how can I be mad? Another update at 5:42. Every time I click, that's why I click. Because I know, although I don't like these videos going long, although I don't like being jumbled around, the more I click around is the more evidence that's being recorded and documented of these actors. This Saturnian, Zionist Jew employee, Donald Trump, participating in bullshit propaganda. Mulligan, 46. I mean, how many more 46s do you need to see? 35. These are the numbers for Catholic. One more time. The Catholic Church is giving you this propaganda. I'm speechless. Seriously, for people who really want more proof, the Catholic Church has been controlling the world since the dawn of age. I mean, of course, shit's been going on before them, I'm saying, for a very, very long time. Of course, I'm exaggerating. Before the history fuckers will come around and be like, oh. But anyway, they've been controlling the world for fucking ever. And you see how they've been doing wars. They've been killing people for not converting. I mean, all sorts of atrocities. Coding it, doing this, using this knowledge. And now we see this propaganda with their numbers. Another 244, the 41st person to be president, the 44th king of Israel, and this propaganda. Freemason, Jesuit 42. Donald Trump, the Jesuit, inside propaganda updated with that number. All right, I'm quitting. No reason it should be over 30 minutes, but I hope you see it now. More Zionist Jew propaganda by the numbers. More bullshit from your federal government. It needs to end right away. Date numerology. I always try to think of the last shit I forget. Let's do the date numerology of today. Because that's when this prayer shit came out. See? And the thing is, guys, the date numerology is my favorite fucking thing about this whole thing. But sometimes I get so enamored by the CNN propaganda. I'm like, well, what other shit do we need? But I hope anyone who's active, if you could have done this earlier while watching the video, but perfect way to end. Catholic 35, Catholic 71, the 44s, 40. I mean, but let me just stick to this. 35-17. Thelema 44, guys. Catholic Thelema 35-44. Catholic 71-35. That's what I'm trying to get at. Now they have life lesson number. The Mulligan 35. Catholic Church pronounced propaganda. You really cannot. As we see all the Catholic coding. We find the Dayton and Roger at the end. Maybe it's good we do it at the end for once. How is this cause and effect pairing, or whatever you want to call it? How is this making shit work? People who say that just really show that their brains are stunted. I might be insulting. There's something wrong with you. And you need help. Peace out.